Hello, 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 and welcome to my channel. This is my first ASMR video. I have been watching ASMR now for 2 years, and I've always wanted to make a video, and I am at a time in my life where I've decided to delete my social media other than Snapchat and YouTube. And I've really found that it has given me a lot of freedom and to do stuff that I want to do. So if you have been questioning getting rid of the social media, this is your sign. I can say that it has really enriched my life a lot. And I'm not that far into my journey. So, if you can't tell, these are my Harry Potter collection books. I am a huge Harry Potter fan, and I will be taking you through my collection today. So, let's get started. So, the first thing that I want to show you guys is my full collection of paperback Harry Potter books. And these are very well loved. Most of them are. I got this full set from, I think it was Goodwill. I know it was a thrift store. I got these when I was in high school, and they were a steal for what I paid. However, it was not the full collection. It was 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I had to actually buy, yeah, there we go. Okay, so this one is brand new. I mean, I've read it. I read it before I got this book. So this book actually has not even been creased. This book has not been read out of yet. I read this book in high school from the library before I got any of these. So this one has never been creased. So this is my full collection. I have Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. This is the first book. Okay, and then we have Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. There's Harry the Phoenix named Fox. This is the second book. And then I already showed you guys this one. This is the brand spanking new one, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. This is the third book. And we have Harry and Hermione and Buckbeak, the Hippogriff. This was actually the first book that I read of Harry Potter. I know I read the third one first, but that was only because it was required of us. And I read this for my 8th grade English class. And then from there, I was like, okay, I'm hooked. So I went and I got the first one, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I got that one out of the library and read it, and I was hooked from there. Okay, so the next one is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. And this book is the 4th book of the series. And it has Harry, Fleur de Cour, Victor Crumb, and Cedric Diggory on the front. You can see it's snowing in the back. You can see the dragon teeth. This one is probably my least favorite book, but there's a lot of reasons for that, but we won't go into all that. This one is a thick one. I think it might be the longest one. I don't know, maybe. But like I said, these were well loved before me. This one has a little bit of water damage. Well, maybe it's not this one. And the next one is, well, see, this one's pretty thick too. Let's compare them. I don't know. It's a close tie, I think. This is Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix. And so here we see Harry. Yeah, see, this one's very, very well loved. Yeah. So I went ahead and clear taped the spines so that they wouldn't get any more damaged. This is the fifth year, or the 5th book of Harry Potter. And the next one is Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. 6. This is the 6th book, and this is actually my favorite movie. My favorite book is the 3rd one, and The Prisoner of Azkaban, and I think that one is just near and dear to my heart because that was the first book of the series that I read. But I don't know, maybe if I read the first one first, that would be my favorite, but this is my favorite movie. But it's definitely my second favorite book of them all. And we have Harry and Albus Dumbledore. Okay, and last but not least, we have Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. And this is book 7. And for all you movie watchers, don't be in the comments saying, where's the next book? There's 8 movies. Where's the next book? There's a Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 and Part 2 for the movies because see, this is the one that's water damaged. Because there is so much good stuff in here that you are missing out on the movies. But I am not a complete movie hater because I do love to just sit back and not have to read, but I definitely, this book is very bittersweet for me, but it's like the last of any series or anything like that, because I know it's the end. So normally when I finish this book, I get very sad. And I have to restart all over again and come back to the first one so that I can be happy. So there's the unicorn. There's Fluffy in Hogwarts Castle and the Golden Snitch. So yes, that is my Harry Potter collection. So, or I should say my Harry Potter book collection. But I have more. This is just the actual books. I don't know what I'm saying, but hopefully you get the point. So there's 1, 2, 3, 3, 3. Why can't I find? There we go. 4, 5, 6, and 7. There we go. So my next book is this cookbook. It's called The Unofficial Harry Potter Cookbook. From cauldron cakes to Knickerbocker glory, more than 150 magical recipes for wizards and non-wizards alike. So this book has all kinds of goodies in it. So just to point out some things, triple power icy lemon pops, pumpkin pasties, let's see, 4 classically British pies, treacle pudding, it's got a lot of good things in it. Okay, and the next one is probably my favorite. This is The Tales of Beetle the Bard. And if you have read the books or watched the movies, you will know that this is a famous book in the Harry Potter world, in the wizarding world. This is a book that, if you're unfamiliar with Harry Potter, that wizarding families would read to their children. They are like, kind of like nursery rhymes. And one of them, the Tales of the Three Brothers, plays a big role. The Wizard in the Hopping Pot, The Fountain of Fair Fortune, The Warlock's Hairy Heart, Babbity Rabbity and Her Cackling Stump, and then The Tale of the Three Brothers. Now this one plays a huge role in the books and in the movies. And it is the main reason why this book is mentioned at all in the series. But the Babbity Rabbity and Her Cackling Stump is brought up as well. And so is The Wizard in the Hopping Pot, I think. And actually, the Tales of Beetle the Bard was given to Hermione Granger from Dumbledore in his will. So this was his book to Hermione. So that's pretty cool. But some pretty cool imagery on it, in it, some illustrations. But this would just be like a child's storybook filled with stories that you would tell your child before bed or during story time. So, The Tales of Beetle Bard. Okay, so the next one comes in two. So I have this pen that is like a wand, and this Hogwarts journal. And I didn't think about bringing it in here, but this also came with a very cool Harry Potter mug. But there's the logo: Gryffindor, Slytherin, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff. And this is all for Hogwarts. So I have not wrote in here, and I'm not sure if I ever will, but I just love this set. And like I said, it also came with a coffee mug, and it is shaped like a cauldron. So maybe I will throw a video of that in at the end, or if you guys want to see that, we can do another video on it. Okay, my next and final book that I have is this Harry Potter Spells and Charms. It's a movie scrapbook. So this is basically just an extra fun book. It has so many cool things in it and good information. So you can read all sorts of good info. So it talks about, it's got a lot of interactive stuff. It talks about a lot of the most popular spells and charms, and a lot of the things that you see in the movies is wand choreography. So it just talks about, in the movies, basically what they were doing. And this is a really cool part of the book. It has this, and these are different Patronuses that you can have. And so this is Ginny Weasley, Albus Dumbledore's, Severus Snape, Ron Weasley, Minerva McGonagall. I thought that Harry's was in here. Oh, see, Luna Lovegood, Hermione Granger, Harry Potter. So those are pretty cool. I don't know if you guys have done your tests to see what your Patronus is and what your house is. I know your house is a pretty common test. But in case you were wondering, I am Ravenclaw, and my Patronus is a nightingale. So that's my stuff. I'm a mess right now. I'm trying to get these back in here. Oh, I didn't have a runny nose until I started to film, so please bear with me on that. Also, if you hear my fiance in the background, he is gaming. He's in a completely other room, but if any of you know a male that games, you would know that that does not matter. You can still hear them a mile away. So back to this book. This is very focused on the movies. And of course, like it says it's a movie scrapbook. So if you're more of a book fan, then you might not enjoy this so much. But I definitely do. And this is really cool to me. See, I'm getting excited and I'm not doing soft spoken. This is nonverbal spells. And this is really cool because it talks, it walks you through nonverbal spells, how they work, where they were used at in the movies, and it's pretty cool. Oh, and then this one, that scene, we all know it too well. Oh, nobody likes her. I would say, I'm sorry guys, but here is some stickers. I'm sorry guys, but if you like Dolores Umbridge, then you are Delulu. And that is all I'm going to say about that. But I have never met someone who likes Umbridge. And most of the people that I know like Voldemort more than they like Umbridge. So, it's a Cornish pixie. Alright guys, well that is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm hoping to get better with ASMR as I make more videos, but thank you for watching, and like and subscribe for more.